So full of it.
Somebody just said, what Chastity talking about, y'all? Did Chastity post something negative about Chrisean?
Shit, when she don't, with her crazy ass.
I don't
I'm
know.
blocked.
Tyron, go check it and see, because you know we can't
Tyron,
get
can
on
you
there.
go check?
All right.
You the only one not blocked, babe.
Because he bought that them pull-ups.
Yo, you get on my nerve.
Well, just admit you was just doing a good deed. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, you just gonna roll with it, huh? Talking about I was just doing a good deed.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, Tyron. If you
Leave that
want.
door open.
As you
Leave that door
said,
open.
Chastity.
What?
Yeah, Chastity.
Did she post
Open that
anything or
door.
say anything?
Turn your
Let me
head.
see.
Somebody just said, what's she talking about?
I don't see. Wait, hold on. She got some stories.
Y'all see that they done posted that girl who did not DDG the Shay hit
Hey,
was
Aries.
spotted kissing him after he allegedly hit her. They got a video. I'm sending it to
He
Tyron.
must already did, because that's not the clothes he had on.
Yeah, I seen that.
You
Tyron,
ain't seen it.
Well, he had on
mm-hmm.
pants.
Yeah,
Tyron,
one of Chastity posts, she's shouting Chrisean out in her story. She's saying, Chrisean,
Oh,
help,
thank put it right
new
there.
song. You gotta listen to every word. You have to really listen to every word. Yeah,
She said what now?
she was shouting out Chrisean new songs. So she watched
Uh-huh.
church this morning, and she was saying the song is good. You got to really listen to every word. Like she was like giving her flowers, basically.
oh, great, great. What? She not being a hater. Great.
Yeah, that's what I
Aries, where
saw
my
so
hug
far.
at? Okay.
Only time she saying like she support her is when her and Tifa not seeing eye to eye.
Right.
She ain't never seen eye to eye, 'cause Tifa keep their ass broke, 'cause they ain't finna sit there and ask for all Tifa damn money.
She invited her. Tifa invited her and Serene out when they met Cardi.
Chastity didn't go though, did she?
Yes, she did. Yep, I seen the video. She was there.
Oh, okay.
I was
Who was the
surprised.
Who was there?
Chastity,
Was well.
Chastity, Chastity, Serene, and Petey had went to the little Cardi B after party.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I remember that. But what was y'all just saying about Carlissa again?
I
they
had
said she posted something saying that she was gonna deal with that girl Monday or something like that, huh?
Monday. Yeah, let me go see where she posted
Yeah,
that
I
at.
don't know.
That's what I was supposed to
I
do.
was just asking, did anybody clear the allegations up? Did Blue or Carlissa clear the allegations up?
They been quiet, honey.
They say Blue with Jaden and the kids right now.
Oh yeah, I saw this clip you just sent me. Yeah, where they was walking out of somewhere and they kissed and all of that. She told the cameraman to get out her face.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, shit, get that camera out my face. She said he better get me a new wig because he threw her wig in the water. Yeah, I saw that. Ciroc calls out Tesehki for picking and choosing, saying just run up.
Who said that?
Ciroc called out Tesehki.
Stop asking me, do I have a problem with you? I didn't see you. I watched you. I did. Go hit hoes for asking a simple question about you and your sister. I said what I said. I stand on what I said. You wait to after I fight legs. I'm tired. Eyes swollen. Do you want to fight? I'm saying, okay, okay. Go. Ciroc, do you want to fight me? Ciroc, do you want to fight me? Ciroc, pick me up, Ciroc. Pick me up, Ciroc. I need some screen time. They wearing my ass on social media, so I need to go home. Ciroc, do you want to fight me? But you stood there the whole time. You asked me, do I want to fight you for a bitch? Whatever. Let me fight you.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Do you want to fight me so I run up on me? Bitch, I ain't ducking shit, bitch. I closed or not, bitch. I don't care. You still look like a coward, bitch. You always... I'm against the wall by now, y'all, right? Because y'all have got out of there. 4 rounds later, me this hoe though. Mind you, y'all tried to jump in my fight. Y'all get this hoe taking too much credit. I stand on it. Firm, steady, feet on the pavement. Y'all get that hoe too much credit. Stop it. Y'all be gassing that hoe. Oh my mama, I don't care. How
Can
can
y'all
you
hear me?
get whoop me 10 times? I'm
Yeah.
still gonna fight you.
Uh-huh.
Weak bitch, you be picking and choosing. You only want to fight a bitch when it's convenient for you. When you feel like you somebody intimidated somebody. Bitch, you're not intimidating me, bitch. I can't be intimidated. Then Tesehki.
God damn. She said Tesehki
Tyler.
be picking and choosing. She said, you don't be wanting no smoke. You gonna call me out after I done fought my damn eye swollen. Now you wanna call me out trying to get some screen time because the internet fucking you up.
I
Nobody
Tyler,
believe
your
it.
wants you
food
back
ready.
this season.
Stop,
I
stop,
believe it.
Junior.
I believe
Summer
it.
said she was ducking red. Somebody, but she want to fight her.
Yeah,
Some was like, now fight these folks. You know, fight all these other
She
people that
said,
your
fight
woman
these
college.
heavy hitters. She said, fight these other heavy hitters. She said she won't. She said Tasiki won't even look the cabaret girls' way.
Either them.
She said she won't even
right.
look their way. And I believe it.
Cause to me, it seems like she pick and choose
Somebody
who she
walk
want
with
to
him.
fight. She
She
size
do.
them up the whole. She size them up the whole season to see who she feel can beat her, who she feel the competition is, and if she feel like they competition to her, she's not gonna fight them. She gonna fight whoever the fuck is the weakest.
Right.
She didn't come. She never came for Ivory. She made friends with Ivory. Who else she didn't come for? She did come for somebody else. Who it was?
They
She
say
wouldn't come.
none of the now that's TV girls she came for, and none of the cabaret girls.
Hmm.
So them
Well,
pretty
she
much.
gonna come for the original man. Let me see that light, baby.
But you want to come for everybody else that you know can't fight. I feel Summer when she said nah. She said Summer threatened production to leave. Did y'all hear that?
Uh huh.
She said if y'all don't make these so-called heavy hitters actually fight some other real heavy hitters, she said I know my fans gonna be mad at me, but she said that's bull crap. Y'all make me get in the paint with heavy hitters, whether if I
Right.
win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah,
That's
said
whether she
right.
y'all ain't
want to or
making.
not.
She said y'all ain't making them fight no heavy hitters, and she's like, if y'all don't make these 304s get in the paint, I'm leaving on everything.
Yeah, she said that she already threatened to leave.
So if they don't want Summer to leave, that production better tell Tasiki get in the field or you going home.
Yep. Hey yo, I guarantee you, Lemmy is gonna try to bring Chrisean back this season for one episode
I
with,
just was saying that, Tyron. I
and I'm gonna say
literally,
why.
yep.
And
Why?
I believe he's going to do that because Stunner Girl is there, and
Yep.
it can be
A
something. I
storyline. Yep.
guarantee you. I guarantee
I don't
you,
know if
he's
Krishan would do
going
it
to bring
though.
Krishan back for one episode just to try to
Yeah.
see if he can make something happen between her and Stunner Girl.
I don't
I
know if
Krishan
she
is
would.
guarantee.
going to decline.
I don't think she'll do it. Not if it's based off that. Not if it's based off nothing to do with Stunner
No, it don't
Girl.
have to be based on that. He's gonna tell Krishan anything to get her there, like he always do.
They not gonna
He
fight her.
always
She gonna
tell
beat
her
their
he
ass. She is
he
lethal
always
now.
tell Krishan, don't worry about it. You don't have to fight. Come on back. And when
Yeah, he
Krishan
always do
get
that.
there, like it's some bullshit.
But I feel
Always.
like
Well, the reunion
Tyron,
Always.
she
I
could.
did.
The
The
only
reunion
reason
she could on
Krishan haven't
Tyron.
fought is because she had self-discipline. Because
Uh-huh.
she don't want to. Not
Not because
because
he
they
didn't.
creating a safe environment for her. Not because they making sure it won't happen. But she haven't fought yet because she don't want to.
Right.
Right, but the reunion.
But listen to me, y'all. Hold on. Let me say this. I don't
Uh-huh.
think Krishan is going Zeus way far as bad as. I don't think that she'll do that
So
again because
Yes, I don't
give
now
think
me
so
one.
neither.
So
major companies and stuff with fanatics reaching out to her
that's all
and
they got.
stuff,
Right.
they like that redemption story and they like that growth and they want to invest in her,
Right.
endorse her, sponsor her, or whatever. I don't think Krishan will risk it, even though Lemmy gives good bags too. But what Krishan is chasing right now is a real fucking big bag. A
Right.
real big bag. And I don't think she'll do it. I don't even think she shopped out to Lemmy, for her show or none of that. She went on to a whole nother network. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
With
Yes.
her, I
Yep.
don't think she want to align herself with Zeus at all. I feel like the only
Because she
reason why
said she
Krishan
found
did
a
that
network
reunion,
for her new show.
yeah, she
Definitely.
found the
She didn't
network. She
mention
found
Zeus.
she did mention Zeus. She said they had a bag like Zeus. They had a
Yeah. Yep.
the
The
capital, the
budget.
money and stuff, the
She said
budget
the
and
budget
stuff
is
like
like
that.
a Zeus
Yeah, the
budget.
budget is like like
Hmm.
Zeus for production and all of that stuff right there. So I think that Christian only reason for coming back to that reunion, that's why she made sure Coach Calvin went back with her, everything. Because to make sure that they didn't try nothing else slick. Krishan never trusted her,
Right.
but she needed to shit, damn. She needed
Fulfill
to
her
fulfill,
obligation. Yep.
yeah, fulfill her contractual obligation so
Right.
Lemmy couldn't come back and sue her.
Right.
But I don't know. What I kind of like when Tyron said they may try to bring her back. Tyron, you know what I was thinking?
Shit, they might, but
I
she
was
ain't going.
thinking they were gonna have her come back at the scene for her fight. The girls was
Mhm.
gonna actually go out there and they was gonna actually have to pay her, obviously, for that scene. That's what I was thinking. Because Tommy gonna be there, Rolly gonna be there, Low London gonna be there, Jayla gonna be a lot of the baddies.
Persuasion.
They're
Yeah, all
all
of them,
they
man.
all saying
All
they
of them
got
going.
tickets.
Uh-huh.
They all saying they got tickets. So that's why I was thinking, well, it makes sense if so many of them are going for them to be filming it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was
Right.
thinking. If she was to appear, it was for the fight. I don't like, as a fight
Oh,
episode.
it's definitely gonna be scenes from this fight in the episode.
You think so?
Yeah. Because
Definitely.
But don't he
what they
gotta get
did,
that
what they be
approved?
doing,
He gotta
what
get that
Zeus
approved
did
through
with
X
Blue,
I
they
won't
Rumble.
be
did the same thing
surprised.
with Chrisean.
Right,
Right.
but
I won't be
Tyron, but don't he
surprised.
gotta get that approved with X Rumble?
But X Rumble already was saying like we got one of Zeus' biggest stars. You
Hey
know when
yo.
X Rumble was talking when Damon Feldman was talking about Zeus, like he
Yeah.
was bigging it up like it was gonna be some kind of big production through Zeus.
Yeah,
Like it was
I
Right.
gonna
took it
like
like that too, but I didn't know for
yeah.
sure. I just thought he might have meant that some of the bad, because I don't know if I told you. I remember about a month ago, I was trying to see if I could upgrade my ticket to VIP. Right, this is when they had sold out. I was
Uh-huh.
trying to see if there was any way I can, get a VIP, and he had messaged me back, and he was
I ain't
like
order me yet.
that
You can order it.
they wasn't gonna release
Pick up the
anymore
phone.
because they got so many VIPs they have to block off. He said for a lot of the baddies are coming, and he said for some of the other big name celebrities. That's what he had
Right.
told me like last month, so that's why I knew that a lot of the baddies will be there because he did tell me that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot
but
of them was going to, but which they had already said it anyway. But a lot of celebrities was talking about going too.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a
he said
lot
that's
of
why he
celebrities
wasn't
was
gonna
talking about
release.
going.
He said that's why he wasn't gonna release any more VIP tickets to like the public, because they had so
Yeah.
many
You
they
know the
had to
baddies,
block off.
they travel the country and perform every season. So I could see them making Philadelphia a whole episode. They go into a
What about the
Chrisean
number?
fight, and then they might be performing or hosting a party at a local club in
Go ahead.
Philadelphia the same night or some after party shit. I could
What?
see them
We ain't
putting
stopping for
together
charity.
a whole episode from this one weekend.
Yep, I can too, Right now that you said
I can
that.
see, I can see it too, because I think Zeus might have backed Chrisean a lot in this fight. I think they sponsorship, endorsements, and stuff. I think because she's one of their own, and Lemon know how valuable she is to him and that network. I feel like he pulled out all the stops, not like what he did with Blueface, just a little patch. I feel like he pulled out all the stops with Chrisean.
I guess we'll have to wait and see whenever she posts her whoever did, the patches and her costume. We won't know until the day of if they really
Right.
sponsored her or not.
Yeah,
But I definitely
Well,
think that
well,
if
they
she fight,
definitely sponsored her. They sponsored
yeah,
Clarissa Shields last fight. Like they're really
they definitely
trying to.
sponsored her.
Yeah, this is their way of attracting more subscribers to Zeus Network, right? You got a lot of females that follow female sports, but they don't follow Zeus Network, right? So this is a new audience for them. Of course, they're going to put up money and pay for full access in the building. They want a cameraman walking around. Like, of course they gonna pay for that. It's
Bad is
all
hosting it
exposure.
and everything.
Yes,
They
yes,
gonna
this is
put they
all
self
exposure.
position they self in it to where it can really market them in a big way. You get what I'm saying? In every aspect
right?
of it. They
Right,
gonna put themselves like that. But I feel like they was gonna do that with Chrisean.
right,
Chrisean fight was talked about more than Clarissa Shield fight.
I ain't gonna lie, it has
right,
been.
It had Chrisean fight was talked about more than Clarissa Shield shit.
right. Oh,
And
they
it
going
sold out. And
separate
it
Well,
sold
cars?
out.
her stuff sold out a whole month before her fight. A whole month.
Right. That shit was selling
That's
out so
not even
damn
heard
fast.
of. Yeah, they don't even really happen now.
Clarissa fight, it was so empty.
Yeah, they said it
Hell
didn't even
yeah.
sell out.
She claimed it
Nope,
sold out.
No,
nope.
they
No,
didn't. It
no,
didn't sell
no.
out.
That's
It
what
didn't
she
sell
kept
out.
saying. She said thanks
It
to
didn't sell out.
everybody that bought tickets because I heard they was doing a lot of giveaways in her city too, just to get
Uh-huh.
the
They were giving
just
away.
to
They were
get
trying to
just to
fill the
get
That boy
seat as
was
much as they
that boy
could.
was that boy was live. I'm not live. Well, what's his name?
Who's
Tiny.
that?
I'm not putting no more bows in there.
tiny.
Even if she did sell out, they ain't have no overflow room. Sold out.
Come on, let's go show them.
I think that's almost sold out, Tyron.
Yep, yep.
Mm.
If it ain't already.
I'm gonna look and see how many available. Cause you could tell it'll show you how many
Yeah, but they might not sell them all online because they've been promising tickets will be sold at the door also for the overflow. So
uh
they can't sell out online if they trying to sell some at the door, you know?
I said, Tyron, if I had known time he was gonna be there, I said I would have just waited and got the watch party. But
And then
now, I'm glad I got regular tickets so I can actually sit down and be comfortable and
I was
Yeah.
wondering whether or not they still gonna do the door, cause he had put up a post that once it sold out, it sold out.
But it's I'm not even thinking about a seat because when the fights start, everybody gonna be on their feet. If you
everybody
sitting
gonna be on
down,
their
you ain't gonna
feet.
be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody gonna be on their feet. Like, don't worry about a seat. You might be standing on your seat and not sitting in it, right? Like, yeah, everybody want to stand. Everybody trying to get the best shot. Everybody trying to get the knockout scene if it happened. Everybody is going to be filming. Nobody's sitting down.
I hope don't
That
nobody
whole
step
building
on
is
my
gonna be on
feet.
their feet.
I hope don't nobody step on my feet. That's the only thing
This
I would
this
say.
was some comfortable shoes, baby. They wear some comfortable shoes. And Chrisean, I mean, there was a lot of tickets to sell because the place where the fight at, it hold 3,000, and then the overflow room hold 1,200. That was a lot of tickets.
Right.
Mind you, she doing this on her own because the Zenith girl don't really have no so fans like
No,
that.
and the other
So
fighters that they added to them, hell, they still had tickets at the end of the day. They
yes,
weren't selling
mind
them
you,
like that.
exactly. And they all had 15 tickets apiece. And the one girl steady DMing me like, "Do you know anybody that needs tickets?" I'm thinking to myself, "Girl, you ain't sold them 15 tickets yet."
Right.
But they general admission though. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
Right.
those the cheapest ones. We might need to share her stuff and let folks know that there's still some more tickets out
You
there.
gonna want
Cause
at least ringside or VIP. So that's
child,
probably
at
why
this
she.
point, them people just want to get in there.
Well, she says she still got 3 tickets left, so I don't know what's taking her so long to sell 15 tickets.
Who?
So one of the I don't know that girl name.
Cash key.
And I said no. I said the people that I know would have wanted tickets. They would have wanted at least ringside. And she said, "Oh, that's been sold out." I said, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, they were sold out before they even start adding all them people.
That's why I'm glad I got mine when I got mine the same day because I had a feeling that this was gonna happen. The same day they announced it, I was literally on the little website waiting till 10 a.m.
I think they might should have got a bigger arena.
Yeah, he said that, and Chrisean said that. So the next one ain't gonna be there. Not if it's dealing with Chrisean. I think it's gonna be somewhere bigger.
No, I think when he put the schedule out, and if it go by the way they say, you got to wait 6 months. I think that next fight gonna be in Florida.
It's not actually. It ain't. I'm hearing the earliest she can fight is 90 days. That's what I'm hearing.
90
Yeah, I think
days.
it's about 90 days. Yeah.
90
Okay.
days is like the soonest. So like, if this fight the end of April, let's just say he come to her and say, "We got to fight a fight from another organization." That she got to train for that fight. So that means she probably won't fight until what, July, maybe August.
Yeah, the earliest.
Yeah, it's at least 90 days. At least 90. But that's weird though, Tyron, because how was Blue finna fight 6 weeks apart?
Because Blue needed money and he just did some shit.
Yeah, but I thought
Blue needed
legally,
money, but I don't think they was
I
gonna
didn't think
do that.
legally you can do
Like
that
those
though.
fights is sanctioned by the state you're fighting in. Like the boxing commission state, there's laws, safety laws and protocol you have to follow. No boxer can fight back to back like that.
But his were both in Miami though. Both of them fights was in my scheduled in Miami. You know that, right?
That's why I'm saying the second fight was never happening. They just wasn't gonna
Oh.
tell the audience that because at that point they was scamming. They ain't want nobody to say I want a refund. They ain't want, you understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
so
they
you
waited
saying
Well,
that
until
the
hell, they
the
ain't
listeners.
sell no damn ticket. No way,
No,
they ain't
I
sell
heard it
right.
was low
before.
ticket sales, probably low ticket sales too. But so you saying that the boxing commissioner of Miami never would
Yeah,
have
they wouldn't have allowed
approved that
that
second
second
fight?
fight to happen because he just fought. It
Yeah.
don't matter what you ready for. The state of Florida won't let you do it that soon.
And I think that Blue just took the highest bid on the fight. You know what I'm saying? Whoever offered the most
Yeah.
money to him. And that's
And
why
he
it was
thought
like that.
and he thought Chabu, whatever his name is, he thought that was going to be an easy win
Yeah, he
because
thought
he
that was an
was
easy win.
overweight, he was sloppy, he ain't think the boy can control his weight. He thought he was going to be tired fast, but looks
Uh-huh.
to be deceiving. That boy may look like he's overweight, but he had great stamina
He
and he
did,
was
yeah.
able to control that weight.
That's right. He
Blueface really
was.
underestimated that boy.
He
He
did.
really did.
And
He
the
really
crazy
did,
thing,
and Wack did too, because they just knew that was gonna
uh-huh,
be a easy. They knew
that
that that
easy
was
No,
gonna
he
be an
win.
didn't get
easy
paid.
win.
Right.
And another
Well,
thing too,
Tyrone, how
Tyron.
long you think it take them to appeal for them to rule on the appealing? Because you know they had appealed the decision of Blueface lost the fight. So how long do you think that appeal gonna take?
Appeal on what? The fight decision?
Yeah, the fight decision which you do. You know they
There is no appeal on no fight decision. You lost.
well, you know they said that he had put in an appeal. DJ Academic then had said that he filed an appeal
To
for their
get
No,
paid,
decision.
appeal to
Blueface.
get paid.
Yeah,
For the
that's what
fight
they was talking
decision.
about. Oh well, I heard Blueface was going to get a lawyer to sue for the money that he feel he's owed because they
Yeah,
wasn't paying him.
yeah. They now
So
the
that's what
lawyers
I
and
heard.
stuff in the place too, but they ended up having to go to the lawyer because Wack 100. He didn't honor uh what it was supposed to be because Aiden was gonna pay him out of his own
Right.
pocket if he would have
Right.
did what he had asked him to do. But Wack, he tried to overtalk you and all that shit right there, send the money first
Right.
and he gonna do it and all that shit right there. And I think Ada
But
might have sent a portion of it, but not the
well,
whole thing.
I believe it ain't going to court. This is just my belief. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe the money Whack and Blueface would spend on legal, I believe that will supersede whatever money that he's owed for the fight or whatever money he think he can win in the lawsuit. That's
Baby,
But
one,
Aiden,
right? And
Aiden,
second,
Aiden
he
said
said
he
all
don't
he
give a
had to
fuck.
do
He
was
going to court.
apologize, and he
yeah,
was gonna at least get
because
60%.
Aiden unlimited investors in backing, right?
Yes.
Aiden, yeah, Aiden don't care. He ain't gonna miss no money,
Yeah,
right?
Aiden. So he gonna have to go to court one way or the other. Cause Aiden said
Right,
he going to court, and I think it's because Blueface got portion of that money and said that he was gonna retract, and he didn't. He didn't do it, and so Aiden said,
Well, he
it ain't
kind
no
of
more.
did. He kind of did on that man one. He did. He was like, he was just like, it is what it is. Like he didn't say it again. I guess they want him to say take it back,
No, they
but
want him to apologize.
right.
They want him to say that that fight was not rigged.
Yes, yes, that's what they want. They want him to say that verbatim. And that's
Yes,
the only way he's getting paid. He have to retract that. You cannot say a betting company is rigging the fights,
yeah,
right? The
because he got too
basis,
many followers and stuff, and
yeah,
that
but that's
he
the
got
essence of their business. The
hmm
essence of their business is
is
people
gambling.
spending
now you
money
got something in the
placing
oven?
bets. You can't
hmm
say this company is cheating. Who would ever bet with me again if you saying my company is cheating? Who would ever go to a casino and fucking gamble if it's known this casino is
It's
openly
rigging,
cheating?
Excuse me.
Who would
right?
go in that casino?
Huh?
So no, I'm
Nobody.
not paying you. You hurting my business.
But see, that
Let's
what
go
I'm
to court.
saying. That's why Aiden is taking him to court because he paid him part of the money, and Blue was supposed to honor the deal, and he didn't.
Right.
He wouldn't take it back. And so Aiden said, no, he going to court. They finna have to see him in
Shit.
court.
Shit, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. This is business. I don't blame him. I wouldn't pay his ass neither.
But he did
And
pay him. He paid him some of he didn't pay him the whole thing. He
yeah, I
paid
wouldn't
him,
pay it all neither.
yeah,
And
he
he was
paid him
supposed
half
to
of
wear
it. He paid him a little over half of it in order for him to retract his statement. You know what I'm saying? Just to show
right,
good faith that he was not playing with him because Watt was like, why should we trust you? And you supposed to been paid us from the beginning. And
right,
so Aiden sent part of it and Blueface was supposed to go online and say that Grand Risk did not rig the fight. It was a reputable company, whatever, blase. Take it back, right? And
right.
he didn't do it, but they got the money.
Nasty work.
He didn't do it, but they got that money. And Aiden said they going to court.
I don't
I
blame
said, now
him.
this is something Blueface didn't need. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Wack. This is something Blueface didn't need. And I don't know what the fuck wrong with Blue because this is something you didn't need. Why you just didn't say it? Nigga, you could have just went ahead on and said that.
Right,
You got your ass whooped. Oh well. You know damn well you weren't training for the damn fight. You weren't eating right. You weren't doing nothing.
right.
Your ego a little hurt because you got your ass beat by that big ass boy.
God damn.
That's all that is. And you think you the king of California and these niggas see how weak you is, but they had done already told on you from jail, nigga. So shit, you been discredited. So You might as well say it ain't rigged. They only
Right,
take that L.
right.
Jessica, they Aiden sent him. You got to go listen to Academic on it. Aiden sent him because Academic was mediating between Wack and Aiden Ross, right? So they thought the deal was going through. They thought everything had been worked out. Aiden had sent him part of the money out of his pocket, not from his investor. The investor didn't pay him a nothing. Brand Risk been saying they wanted to go to court with Blueface. Aiden was trying to step in and get it. Had not asked the people to let him just talk to him, let him try to figure this out. He sent Blueface money out of his own pocket, a portion of what they owed him, right? Minus the endorsement deal that he's supposed to got from Brand Rich, minus that part because he didn't wear the patch, and a portion of what was left to be paid to him, right? And Aiden sent it for him to do it, and he didn't do it. But Brand Rich had said no from the beginning that they're not gonna pay him, and they was taking him to court. They had said that from the beginning. The investors and stuff, they had said it from the beginning.
Hey, I had stepped away from my phone for a second. What y'all talking about now?
They were talking about the Blue.
I need somebody. Yeah, my lawn. I paid $400 for this thing on lawnmower, and it went completely out. So I need to. I'm trying to see
Bring
if
it
there's
back.
somebody around her that could cut my dang on grass. God, it's
You
crazy.
ain't get a riding lawnmower?
No, I should have invested one. My mom got one.
Yeah, baby. That zero turn, that a
Cause my
good zero
boys,
turn
my
ahead.
boys usually a cut it, but like I said, my lawnmower had went out, so I'm like, I usually try to, like let the little high schoolers, get that little extra money and let them cut
Mm-hmm.
it. But the little boy ain't been responding, and my neighborhood they real strict when it comes to like line work and stuff. Like they'll ticket you for anything over here.
Mm-hmm.
So Roger cut my grass. My daddy found a zero turn on side of the road and fixed it up.
And I'm talking about it don't take no time to go through there.
Nope.
We got one. It don't take no time to go through there, honey.
Yeah, I need to. Maybe I could try to see if somebody can look at it to try to fix it because my boys can cut the grass. They have been cutting it, but since it's been broke,
Or you could
Yeah, you.
go to the pawn shop and get you another one. Pawn shop it don't be that much.
maybe that's what I do. But right now, I just need to get it cut like now before because it's getting hot. It's been raining.
Make your Facebook post.
That's what I was just gonna say. Go on Marketplace in your area and make your Facebook post, and they'll
Mhm.
respond.
Yep.
All of the people that cut grass, they'll
So
respond.
I have to actually make a account on Marketplace, or do I just message somebody like go on
Nah,
Marketplace?
you got to create a post. You just go and
Yeah,
create a post on Marketplace.
Who's it called?
yeah,
Hannah?
You either buying or selling type shit.
yeah,
Post the ad. Yeah.
yeah. Post the ad.
I put on your Facebook. Anybody in the area could cut my grass today?
Yeah, any one of them.
I'll come cut your grass, Reek. I'm on my way, girl. I ain't too far.
Chastity went to Chrisean's church. She watched her perform. Chastity was crying.
Who child on a Sunday?
Chastity was crying. What they said, Chastity went to church? Oh,
Uh
Yep.
huh.
Chastity went to on church. She watched her perform. Chastity was crying. Yeah, I read her story earlier. Yep.
Right, crazy hands. Adam, she said Aiden said on live with 69, it's out of his hands now. It's illegal. Right,
Yeah.
because they took his money and they didn't do what they were supposed to do. And he
Brown
said that
eyes shade.
he said he'll never do business with Wack again.
Right. Shit, I wouldn't either.
I
If
don't
if
understand
you
how he
didn't
ain't know that
fulfill
from the
your
start.
contract, if
But
you
my thing is
didn't fulfill
this.
your contract, why would I?
But this is my thing though. Why would he send the money without getting him to sign what he gonna do? I give you half of the money if you sign
They
it saying
had the
that
lawyers. They had the lawyers and was the lawyer had them sent over to what Blue needed to say and everything. You get what I'm saying?
oh,
So I don't understand why they backed out of the deal knowing that they hadn't got a and knowing that a lawyer was in the midst of it.
oh,
Anyway,
right.
you get what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
now you gonna be fucked up again. Like
Yep.
that y'all just doing bad business
Unnecessary.
deal. That like it was
Unnecessary.
that stupid. If you
Yep.
listen to academic break all that shit down, even with them, because he was on the phone with Aiden and Wet, and they was
Right.
talking about it and everything. So this ain't like no secondhand shit. This was all happening all on academic live. And then when it fell through, X felt bad because he put himself in the middle of it and Wet did that shit. It
Right.
made him seem like, you know what I'm
Quicker.
saying? He might have helped them play him. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so Aiden was pissed off. Aiden was pissed.
Mm-mm.
He was pissed.
Mm-mm-mm.
As he should.
We were talking about Blue have Aiden Ross taking Blue down the court. Miss Jackie said the closer the fight, the closer Chasity trying to get to her. Chrisean run right
Right.
and run fast. Which is crazy to me, Jessica, that I know they saw the money, but Wack not read the contract. Like, you a manager.
He can't control that boy. And I wouldn't even want to be attached to him because you can't control him.
You can't control who?
Blue.
No, Wack is the manager. He got the contract. He was the
I
first one
get
with the
it.
contract.
But I wouldn't have been pushing for him to get no money if I know he wasn't gonna do right by it. You see what I'm saying?
No, they talking about from the original fight, the contract from
Oh,
the fight.
Tyler,
They
Tyler,
didn't read the contract and Blue
bring this
was
to
in
mama.
default. Which he, Blue said he never seen the contract because his management took care of it. So Wack
Right.
just
Bring this to
left this
mama.
man in the blind, like to me,
Bring this
Wack
to mama.
fucked Blue
So to
up, to be
try it.
honest. That's just how I feel. Wack fucked Blueface up, and he didn't even get, handle his business, get the sponsorship patches and stuff put on him. Like, he didn't read the contract or then to know what he was obligated to do. He just fucked him up. He put him in
Right.
more trouble. And he's supposed to be his manager. He's supposed to know this. He's supposed to have the legal team. He the one always claiming he got the lawyers on deck and all of that stuff right there. That's what he was telling Ada. I got lawyers on deck. You ain't the only one that know Jews. And that's how he was.
Tyron.